everyone, welcome to Girls Game Shelf. Today we are playing Carroll County Cake Swap, which is so fun to say because of all the alliteration in it. So this is from Jealous Cat Games. It's on Kickstarter right now. The details are below this video. It's a card drafting game in which you are trying to bake the most beautiful cake at the county fair, and you're doing that so you can earn these ribbons with points. So let's go over how to play the game. First, lay out the judging stands in numerical order. See, there's a number up here in this corner, faint though it may be. And actually, this is a good moment for me to remind you that none of the artwork or components or anything in this game are final yet. Then match the ribbons to the judging stand of the same name and color. They're going to go in numerical order or from white, red to blue. On these stands, there's different icons that tell you what kind of cake you're going to need to bake in order to win the ribbon on that stand. But basically, the variables are the cake flavor, the icing, and the size of the cake. Shuffle all of the layer cards and place them face down on the table. Hand each player a swap, swipe, or squeeze card, along with a player card, a player holding a little platter for their cake. Players will then draw cards to see which player goes first. It's going to be the player with the largest layer. And after that's figured out, you put your cards face up over here in the drafting area or the baking area. And you are ready to start playing. On a turn, a player can do these three things in any order. First, and most often, they will either take a card from the top of the deck or a card from the drafting area to place on their platter. If you draw a card and don't want it, it goes into the drafting area and you lose your chance to place a layer of cake. Second, instead of getting your cake layer the legitimate way, you can use one of your action cards to bend the rules a bit. A swap means that you will trade the top layer of your cake with a layer from the drafting area. A swipe means that you will take a cake layer from the top of another player's cake. Oh my goodness. And squeeze means that you can place a wider layer of cake beneath another one. Lastly, you can clear your cake stand either when scoring a ribbon or just to start over. So as your turns go, you're going to be getting one card per turn that you can opt to put on your cake platter. And when you start building your cake, you're going to want to build that cake from the largest layer to the smallest layer. So I could put this one down right here, but I couldn't put a larger layer on top of that because that's not stable. Everyone knows that. I could go to a smaller layer, and it's okay if you skip steps in between. So you can go from a huge layer to just a little one. But as you start to form your cake, you're going to also start to think about which ribbon you're going to go for. It completely depends on the cards that you receive. And not only that, are you going to settle for a small 3-layer cake, or are you going to push your luck a bit and try and go for that 5-layer cake so that you can get more points? Regardless of how you were able to get that ribbon you achieved, once you do achieve it, you take it off the judging stand, place it in your playing area, and you may clear your cake platter to make room for another beautiful masterpiece. So the game continues with players forming their cakes and winning ribbons, points for those ribbons, and the first player to win 31 points for all their cakes also wins the game. And that is how you play Carroll County Cake Swap.
Is this the biggest bottom I could get?
No, 5 would
there
be
can be
the
bigger
biggest bottom.
Did you get it?
No.
Michelle has high standards.
I need that big bottom.
A good foundation to your cake is really the most
foundation.
important. It's the most important part of baking.
My goodness, I did not know.
Really?
I can only do Chinese accent.
I'm going to get this one here, right here. Because look, it's got a strawberry, a banana, an orange, and a kiwi.
It's a lot of good kinds of fruit.
Exactly.
Variety.
I want to get my vitamins in.
I would just go for that card that Michelle described.
My sloppy seconds.
Yes.
Whoa. I am also going to pull from the table here. I want this chocolate cake with, I'm going to say key lime with some kiwi.
Key lime with
Kiwi
lime.
It's an experimental.
Sour.
I'm an experimental baker.
I don't want to eat that cake.
I want the big bottoms. Fine, everyone's starting with 4, so I'll start.
Yeah, now you're just one behind everyone.
I was inspired by your frosting, but I am more a vanilla person.
I'm just not a big fan of chocolate in general. So I figured that if I was going to be a baker, that I would be a vanilla cake person. Period.
Okay, look, here's the thing. The beginning of the game, I decided, hey, there's a couple things already out on the table that are chocolate and green. I will just see if I can make a chocolate and green cake. And if it ends up only being 3 layers, fine, but it's all one cake color, all one icing color. Great.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hold
let
out.
it go.
She did. She let it go.
There are many different tiers that you can, like, these different rewards that you can get. And sometimes I would be building my cake and be like, I don't know what's available for this, and then look after the fact. So I was clearly not as involved with, like, the strategy of how to win this, with just enjoying the process of making a cake.
Honestly, I feel like it'd be nice to see the cake you made. Still.
Oh, why,
must
thank you
have
for
said
your
about
interest.
Was that here?
Look at that nice little
Okay.
blue and chocolate cake.
All right. I am going to actually score my cake. So I'm just going to go for the premium, which they are a different color. I believe
Yes.
that's, yeah. So I'm going to take this 3-point, and
done.
that's my cake.
Would you like
Can
to
we
put it on the
showcase
display
Yes.
table here?
Your weird ass cake over here.
We can,
Other people were scoring cakes, and then I was falling farther and farther behind, and I was like, do I lean into it? Do I not lean into it?
no key lime kiwi combination.
I wonder when she's gonna finish that darn cake.
Well, when it's good and ready is when it'll be done.
I enjoy drawing from the top card of the deck. Even though you do have the option of looking at whatever is already on the table, either something that you rejected before or something someone else has rejected before.
Yeah, I.
Oh my goodness, she got it.
Go.
7
I need that to happen to me.
You do.
Hi, Deck. I need that to
This
happen.
this is a showcase cake.
Oh man, that means I have to get 2 more of these if this cake is gonna be worth scoring.
Yeah, because you can't score that anymore. She took that 3-layer.
Yeah, it
You
might
can
be time to
always
give up.
just take the 1 point.
I'm gonna take this 4.
Nice.
Strawberry goes well with bananas.
I agree.
It's a great combination.
Agreed. Looks like a delicious cake. Much better than your last one.
Like being in a
My last one is
Look
good.
at the last one. It's so weird looking.
That was practice.
Vanilla chocolate? Like,
That was practice.
all right.
Oh, you.
Oh,
I've done my turn.
didn't go your way.
Of course it didn't. Of course it didn't. And then I thought, ooh, I can use my swap and my squeeze card, and I can make this a chocolate cake with different color frosting, and I had a whole plan for that. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to squeeze this card under my cake. I have a loose plan.
All right, cool.
Real loose.
I respect it.
I'll just take this and see what happens.
All right.
Yeah. There's gotta be green now. It's gotta be green.
I think we're all just hoping that it's.
I wanted that
I thought
card.
you were gonna take that.
Nope,
and just-
I wanted.
Oh, you wanted
that
this one?
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I was gonna do a swap. It's
Oh.
all right. That's the way the game goes. I was like, well, okay, I'm gonna swap this. I'm gonna do that, and now I can get this other color. And then my next turn around, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna swap it out, and then these colors will work. And then Jackie picked that card and used it, so I wasn't able to use it. And then my whole plan had to change on the fly. So the thing I thought, I burned all my special power cards really early because I thought that was gonna help me capitalize on this cake I had committed to. And then it didn't work out that way.
What this feels like is we're like in a cake competition, and Paula's an intern.
At first, when Paula was building her cake, I was like, oh, haha, I hope I get the layer that she wants because that'd be so funny and then I would use it. I am so glad that didn't happen because as the game went on, I was like, I hope I pull this card for Paula and I could put it on the table so she could build her damn cake.
She used both of her action cards just to swap out 2 layers, and she's still building a 1 cake, and she keeps making changes to it. So I really felt bad for her. Oh, you got it? Oh,
What is it? What is it?
she has to make a choice.
What are you going to do?
I either score it and just get, no, I can't.
You
Because I
can
still
get
need one
this.
more. All this work for it to
Oh,
just be honorable.
You can get this. Are they all different? Oh,
no,
they're not.
They're not.
Oh, yeah.
They're not.
Oh, God, is there anything you can do?
I mean, I can
wouldn't
technically
say
score
that,
the
but-
garbage
Yeah,
cake,
this
but
one.
that feels real
It says
It's
honorable.
honorable. It's not
It's
honorable.
It's a garbage cake.
That says
You know what?
honorable.
In parentheses, garbage.
Maybe you should just let this be what it is. It's honorable and like accept it.
Oh, not.
Yeah, she spent all this time.
Not. I was gonna have to take an honorable points worth like 3 points. It's not honorable. It doesn't feel honorable.
It's not the best, but it's prestige.
Running out of room. It's a good thing that Paula hasn't made any yet.
It was painful. Painful things happened in this game, and I blocked some of them out of my memory.
Oh, I don't want that.
I want that.
Oh,
I'll
nice.
take it. I will take it. Did you want that? No, okay.
No.
See, I'm looking out for you.
Play your game. Bake your cakes. All right. It's okay. Live your life. Just do not. If you take the 5-layer different icinged cake,
That's what she's going for.
there will be freaking hell to pay.
Well, you go before she does. So
She's gonna pull the cards before I do. Just so you know.
uh-oh. Yeah, you're both at the same level right now.
That's the one she's going for.
the premium
No,
with different frosting.
Kiki,
I
play
can go
your
for the
game.
premium. No.
That was a dark moment when I looked across the table and saw that Kiki was just out of nowhere building the same kind of cake it had taken me the entire game to make. The entire game! And she's just pulling cards, and there she is at the same level as me, going for the same thing. And I was really worried. But I just need a top. I just need a top, and I need it to be yellow. I need a yellow chocolate top.
Okay.
Has it already been played?
A blue one's okay too.
I just really want to eat chocolate cake. When we're done, I'm just gonna go home and cry while eating chocolate cake. Yell at it.
I just feel like, okay, forget about it. I just want to help her get that one cake baked. Before that happens, I'm going to forget about winning, which is really rare for me. So, yeah, those eyes, they have a profound, they made an impact on me for sure. Yeah, those eyes.
That's how I trick my way into winning games.
No one's used swipe yet.
No, because swipe.
No one has
Swipe
anything
is
that helps
mean.
us.
It's not in the spirit of what we've been doing.
Well, I've been eyeing something, but
Of course you would be.
Oh, you're gonna take the
I
strawberry?
won't do it to her.
Oh, it's okay. No, play your
no, no.
I
game.
won't do it to her.
Don't do
It's
it.
okay.
Can you use this?
No.
No. Ah.
No, it's all right.
You were
Do what you- do
literally
what you gotta
sacrificing
do.
yourself to help somebody else win.
Actually, you could swipe it if you want.
Oh, you don't want it? Next turn.
Since it is sort of set collection, there's a lot of denial that can happen, and that could be intentional or not intentional. I don't remember that happening to anyone, and I don't think that you necessarily have to do that to win this game, which is nice. That you don't have to be a sabotaging, mean baker to win.
You know, those 3 cards, they can get a little mean. You know, the swipe a card and, you know, using this card so that you can't use it. And I feel like Paula's situation, I'll call it, just kind of made this a really like wholesome, loving, like cake baking party where we're all like, it's okay. We can work together to build a cake for Paula.
And you know what? I was gonna use that swipe card. Just nobody had something in their cake that I wanted. But I was on the lookout because I was desperate. Let's be real. I want to try for it, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Oh, look what I just found. Oh, you're super duper.
Do not swipe!
Yay!
I want it.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm so happy. It's gorgeous. It's so beautiful.
Look at this. We would like
Oh my
to award
God.
you this special ribbon for your
cherry cake.
signature cake.
It's so patronizing, but I'll take it. I just want to thank everyone who believes
gorgeous
that I
cake.
can like stick with it.
It's beautiful.
It is. I like how you put it in the middle, like she's not gonna have any more.
Wait, it is.
It is your turn
now.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Wow.
Boy, what cake am
Wow,
I gonna
that
make
was-
next?
All right, I'm going to take this, squeeze it in,
Okay.
and score this.
You.
Well, now that she baked her first cake, we don't have to be so nice.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
True that.
I'm gonna take this.
Okay.
My cake.
Oh, sorry.
My
Allow me to put
cake.
that. My cake. My cake. This is you, right? Yeah.
My cake.
My cake.
Actually, we're really good at that.
Bacon, bacon,
Ba-da-dum.
bacon, bacon, bacon.
I can stop. I'm sorry. I really like the song.
I've got frosting.
And it's on my cake. When it's cold outside, I've got lots to bake.
Do you want to be my musical improv teacher? Yes. This is so good. I guess you'd say, how much cake can I bake today? One cake.
For sure.
Cake, Paula made
One cake. One cake.
winning. This is when you required number of points. So if the last card is taken from the draw pile, no one has required point total. The game ends at the end of that player's turn.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice call.
And the player with the most points wins.
Well, I have 13.
We are proud of that number.
Yeah, because those are supposed to be out of the game.
Guess what? Guess what?
I think I was the intern last year, and I netted 2 points with my experience.
I have 25 points.
Whoa.
I didn't ask.
What did you get?
23.
Wow.
Yes!
Yes.
She has prettier.
We didn't.
You don't have to rub it in.
Well, I mean,
I think you actually would have beat me if you had been so kind to the intern.
yeah, I wasted a few turns.
Play.
I just did
You
nothing.
should play your games. No, I'm fine.
But it's a sisterhood of baking.
It
so,
is.
So.
So we all win,
Yeah.
is what
okay.
that means. You hate Jack.
Jackie hates the game.
Good game, everybody.
Yeah. Yay.
Since I'm such a bad baker in real life, it's nice to win at baking somehow.
So I would definitely pay more attention to what other people's cakes look like. Definitely be able to tell if I should just maybe give myself a certain number of turns to commit to a cake until I say, okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to make this.
If I can eat cake every day, I would. They should have more flavors though. I think right now it's only vanilla and chocolate, so I think it's gonna be a stretch goal. Please make like, I don't know, what are some of the good flavors? Yeah, we gotta think about that. But we need to have more flavors, expansions, more frostings, maybe special request, a topper, all kinds of possibilities. Cakes, everybody loves them.
Hey, just because you do things more slowly than other people doesn't mean you're bad at them. You might produce less, but that doesn't make the quality not as good. So, life lesson for everyone. I still lost though, so I don't know exactly how that life lesson tracks. But
Did you have fun?
yeah, I did have fun.
Carroll County Cake Swap is coming to Kickstarter soon. Check for details below. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.